McCarthy has become the latest celebrity to voice anger against Tennessee's drag ban. Melissa posted a series of characters in drag on social media with the quote, "You've been entertained by drag your whole life. Don't pretend it is a problem now," end quote. The characters include Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire, Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon as Daphne and Josephine, respectively, in Some Like It Hot, Monty Python's John Cleese, Jamie Farr as Maxwell Klinger in the TV show MASH, Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie, and even cartoon icon Bugs Bunny. Celebrities stand up for our community. What are we all talking about? What do you think?
You know, this is interesting because I very much have this perception that I think whenever we want to, it's almost like on RuPaul when I can't think of the queen that said it. Look over there. Oh yeah. Like when we want to divert something, we will focus on one group, right? And I think that's what's happening right now in our community with the drag queens. But drag's been around since TV began, since music. I mean, like if you go back to Shakespeare, right?
If you want to go to Renaissance times,
yeah,
yes,
like
of course.
They didn't even use, women weren't allowed to be on stage. Men did the women's parts, right? So I think we're in a time and a place right now where people are trying to do that. Look over there because they don't want to focus on what the real issue is, right? And unfortunately, our community seems to get targeted more than any other community in the world, right? But I think the bans that we're putting in place, they're nothing but harmful. You know, you don't hear about people coming in. You don't hear about drag queens going in and shooting up schools and shooting up spring break and doing all the horrible things that are going on. And the fact that that's where we're putting our focus on as a nation, it makes me really sad because it's really misplaced and misguided. Completely misplaced and misguided.
And that's why we need these breeder voices. Okay, we need these heteros. We need the straight people to stand up. You know, I did a post the other day about. You saw my post, and it was just basically screaming out to the straight people, just telling straight people like, hey, if you've ever loved our girls, enjoyed the entertainment that our girls give you, if you ever had a bachelorette party or a birthday party or anything that you celebrated at a drag show, you know, stand up, let your voice be heard, because we need the straight allies. We need the celebrities to come out and say, this is not cool. This is not what it's about. We need to support our LGBTQ+, especially our drag queens.
And I think a lot of people miss that it's a performance. It's an art. It's not even specifically related to gender or sexuality. It's an actual art.
It's a craft.
Art. It would be us like saying, all right, we're going to ban all ballerinas. Because that
tutu is just...
That tutu is too much.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, there's no more rock concerts because you know what, guys with long hair. Like, it's the insanity of when you look at it, what the insanity is behind it, it's mind-boggling how we can be so misplaced and misguided as a society and just targeting one group of people that are just trying to make us laugh and have a really great time. Like, how is that ever bad? Who hates Robin Williams? No one.
No one.
Miss Doubtfire was like one of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the FayWhat show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the FayWhat show. Get the week started with me.